Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Court of Common Pleas of Montgomery County and the Montgomery Bar Association, I would like to welcome all of you to the celebration of Law Day 2021. I want to begin by welcoming the president of the Montgomery Bar, Jackie Reynolds, and to thank the Montgomery Bar Association for arranging and hosting this event today, and especially Executive Director Denise Vicario and her entire staff. I'd like to also welcome all of the officers, the Board of Directors of the Bar Association, my fellow judges on the Court of Common Pleas of Montgomery County, and all of our other dignitaries who are in attendance today, including all of the members of our Bar Association who took time from their very busy schedule to attend this most important event. I'd also like to welcome all of our honorees today and their family members and their friends who are in attendance and who will see this either live today or at a future date. A special welcome goes out and a great deal of thanks to the co-chairs of this event, the Honorable Melissa S. Sterling and the longtime chair of this event, Michael Fury. It is wonderful that this celebration can be held this year. It's not perfect. That will occur next year when we can do it in person, but it is nearly perfect. And I am so happy that we were able to have this program on this day. It is indeed a most important program. So to tell you a little bit about today's proceeding, to welcome you and to tell you the origin of Law Day, I'd like to turn the program over at this point in time to Michael Fury, Esquire, and the Honorable Melissa Sterling.
Thank you, President Judge Del Ricci. May it please the court, Judge Sterling, Honorable Court, President Reynolds, bar officers, directors, past presidents, counsel, and guests. Welcome to Law Day 2021. In 1958, President Eisenhower established Law Day USA by proclamation, and in 1961, a joint resolution of Congress set May 1st as the official day for celebrating Law Day. Our Law Day theme for this year is Advancing the Rule of Law Now. As you all may know, if you attended Law Day in the past, I often discuss the Law Day theme with the political scientist in the family, my son Michael, who spends most of his time in Washington, D.C. these days, but recently has been able to return home for some good food. So I have to credit him with some thoughts that he shared with me last weekend. The rule of law is not just following the rules. It is our ability to engage in government, constantly advocating for better systems to honor and respect the freedoms we enjoy. The rule of law is not born out of a quest for power, but rather for a continuing effort of putting the law above individuals, actors, and compassion above the law. It is a faith to process, the idea that we can create rules of fairness without giving all the power to just one person, all with the goal that no one gets left behind. Constitutionalism, done right, makes us citizens and not subjects. Those who participated in the naturalization ceremony last week truly know what a privilege it is to be U.S. citizens and participate in advancing the rule of law in this country. We who work in the law every day take a solemn oath to do just that, and our high school students whom we honor here today, already studying the law at such a young age, will no doubt contribute to advancing the rule of law as well. I'd like to thank the members of the committee, especially Judge Sterling, Denise Vicario, Executive Director of the Bar Association, Megan Ware, and all the staff at the Bar Association for putting together this day. And a special thanks to President Judge Del Ricci, who every year asks what we need for Law Day and then graciously just makes it happen with extra efforts in this extraordinary year, not only for this Law Day celebration, but also arranging for the naturalization ceremony last week. I'd like to call now upon Judge Sterling, with whom I've had the honor of co-chairing the committee this year, with some additional thoughts and comments. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Fury. Thank you to President Judge Del Ricci for opening Law Day 2021 and for leading this court through this pandemic and recognizing the crucial role this court serves to promote justice in Montgomery County. I feel privileged that I was asked to co-chair this event with Michael Fury, who has done such a great job making sure that even in the midst of a pandemic, the bar is still able to celebrate Law Day 2021. The theme of Law Day, Advancing the Rule of Law Now, is a very powerful theme given the climate of our country. You cannot listen to the news without hearing talk of legal restrictions imposed due to the pandemic, racial injustice, and criminal justice reform. Our country and its laws have certainly been challenged this year. Theodore Roosevelt said, "No man is above the law and no man is below it." As we move forward, we are faced with the question as to whether our current laws will shape our future. Congratulations to the new admittees and to the recipients of the Law Day Awards. I admire all of you for stepping up during a time when it would have been easier to sit back and simply do nothing. It is now my pleasure to turn over the program to the president of the Montgomery Bar Association, Jackie Reynolds. I think we can all agree that she has done an extraordinary job leading our bar in 2021. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge Sterling, for those kind words. Thank you to you, to Michael Fury, and Judge Del Ricci. The three of you have put together a fantastic program and have always stepped up to the plate and given your all. And the Bar Association is very appreciative, so thank you. Good morning, everyone. Today we celebrate Law Day, a day set aside to proclaim the rule of law in America. Our laws are the bedrock of our freedoms and rights, such as freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to vote. The Montgomery Bar Association members are dedicated to honoring the laws that preserve our liberties. As Michael Fury mentioned, as Judge Sterling mentioned, it was in 1958 that President D. Eisenhower established Law Day in America. And he said, "The rule of law does more than ensure freedom from high-handed action by rulers. It ensures justice between man and man, however humble the one and however powerful the other." And this is what we live by every day. So thank you. I'm going to turn the program over to Missy Boyd and Judge Del Ricci. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Missy Boyd. I am the 2021 Membership Development Committee Chair, along with two others that I absolutely want to introduce that may be on today, and that is Stephen Tolliver Jr. as well as Andrew Lamberton. We have a wonderful dynamic committee, and I have the distinct pleasure today of introducing all of these new members of our association. I'm going to name those people who registered for today's events, although we do have many more that weren't able to be with us here today. So first, Gregory Bailey. Okay, I guess Gregory's not here. Okay, Alyssa Barbash. Okay, James Berardinelli.
Good morning, everyone.
Great. Okay, great. Morgan Karen.
Good morning, everyone.
Michelle Dembski.
Good morning, everyone.
John Dorsey.
Good morning, everyone.
Emily Ferris.
Hi. Good morning.
Stacy Forchetti.
Hello, everyone.
Matthew Gomez.
Hello, everyone.
Libby Hemler.
Good morning.
A. Meyer Cohn.
Good morning.
Alyssa Myers.
Good morning.
Jennifer Pierce.
Good morning.
Frankie Ann Raphael.
Morning.
Sophia Rosala.
Good morning.
Jennifer Spata.
Good morning.
Stephen Tolliver Jr.
Good morning.
Annie Williams.
Morning.
And finally, Carolyn Zach.
Hello and thank you.
Thank you all.
If all of you, thank you, Ms. Boyd. At this point in time, I have the privilege of administering the oath. So if all of our new admittees would kindly just raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
The
the
Constitution
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
And the
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my
office
with fidelity,
with
fidelity,
as well as to the court,
as well as to the
as to the court,
as to the client,
as to the client,
and that I will use
and
and that I will use
no falsehood
no falsehood
falsehood,
nor delay
nor
delay
the cause of any person
The
cause of
of
any
any
person
person
or lucre
or lucre,
lucre,
or malice.
or malice.
malice.
Congratulations to all of our new admittees.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Reynolds?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for the work that you've done. Thank you, Missy, Stephen Tolliver Jr., Andy Lamberton. Thank you so much for putting that together and taking the time to give this the due that it needs, even in a pandemic. And congratulations to our new members. We know our new members will continue to hold true to the rule of law. Please join me now in watching the previously recorded naturalization ceremony. In 1883, Emma Lazarus wrote a sonnet. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride land to land. Here at our sea-washed, sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is in the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From Beacon Head glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore, send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. The Statue of Liberty has been a symbol of hope, a beacon to those seeking freedom. Today, there are 15 individuals who become citizens of our great nation. They hail from 12 countries: Benin, Brazil, Canada, Dominican Republic, Haiti, India, Iran, Jordan, Mexico, Philippines, Thailand, Trinidad, and Tobago. Today, their dreams of becoming an American citizen become reality. We as a nation are a better nation because of them. With them, we are stronger together. We are fortunate to call them fellow citizens.
This is indeed a very, very special day for you, but it is equally as special to me. Some 80 years ago, a ship passed by the Statue of Liberty and pulled into Ellis Island. It was the port where all immigrants arrived into the United States. That ship had departed Naples, Italy, weeks before. And after that 2-week journey, like many other ships, carried hundreds and hundreds of immigrants from Europe, all of whom sought entry into the United States of America, looking for freedom, a better life, a world of opportunity for them and for their children. There was a 9-year-old girl in that boat that day. She arrived with her mother and her sisters. She was met there by her father, who had arrived years earlier to pave the way. She did not know the customs. She could not speak the language. In fact, later that day, she was given a piece of fruit to eat, and she didn't know how to eat it. It was a banana, and she had never seen one before. So that little girl never became famous. She did not become a millionaire. She did not become president or governor or senator. What she did do was go to school. She learned the English language. She became a naturalized citizen, like all of you will be. During World War II, her husband, also of immigrant heritage, went off to duty on behalf of the United States Army in the Pacific Ocean. She remained here, working in the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, helping build ships for the war effort. After the war, they saved their money and bought their first home. They made certain that their children had the opportunity to get a good education. And that little girl grew up to see her children grow up and marry and have children of their own. That woman was my mother. And she died on January 1st of this year, at the age of 100 years of age, having lived the American dream. She saw her son become a judge, and she was able to realize that there was success available to her, not by what she became, but what she made of it. I had this opportunity to welcome you as a new group of American citizens. And I do this on a day that is meaningful to me, and I hope that you realize the many benefits that she realized and avail yourself of the opportunities that she had. I will tell you the lesson that she learned being an American, and that she, by her example, taught me and her other children. America does not give you wealth. It does not give you knowledge, or honor, or position, or prestige. But America gives you the opportunity to achieve all and every one of those things. And you have the right and the freedom to pursue it. Seize that opportunity as new citizens. Take the opportunities that are available to you as citizens. And maybe like that 9-year-old girl who arrived in this country 80 years ago, you too will achieve the American dream. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this ceremony. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the the Constitution and laws of the United States of America
the Constitution and laws of the United States of America
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States
that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States
when required by the law,
when required by the law,
that I will perform
that I will perform
non-combatant service
non-combatant service
in the armed forces
in the armed forces
of the United States
of the United States
when required by the law,
when required by law,
that I will perform work
that I will perform work
of national importance
of national importance
under civilian direction
under civilian
when required by the law,
when required by law,
and that I take this obligation
and I take this obligation
freely
freely
without any mental reservation
without any reservation
or purpose
or purpose
of evasion.
of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to you all. I will now call for the awarding of the certificates.
Cindy May Iglesias. Norris Junior Isaac. Chelsea Elizabeth Seth. Shandy. Paulina Van Lynn. Vaseline Montu Mascara. Fauziya Bibi Yaya. Miranda Giselle Alexander. Katerina Elisa Bruno Aru. Dr. Ben Harry Patel. Nadine Louise Cadell. Yusani Lodge. Akbar Gadin. Villa Maconi. And Michelle Forum.
From its earliest days, settlers of what would become the United States referred to their new world as a city upon a hill. Through the years, many have continued to refer to America as a city upon a hill, meaning that they believe it is a beacon of hope to the world. I believe in this sentiment, but I do not believe that America serves as an example to the rest of the world in that it is a perfect union, a template of exceptionalism. Rather, America is exemplary through its citizens' continual struggle to attain this ideal. The march, step by step, and sometimes one step backwards before again going forward towards a nation of tolerance and compassion and equality. The defining characteristic of this country's uniqueness and progress is its diversity of its citizens. And the diversity of our citizenship stems directly from our immigrants. It is this diversity that makes America a beautiful blend of cultures, languages, and religions and ideals. My own family is a family of immigrants. My mother's side descended from England, Ireland, and Alsace-Lorraine. They came to America with dreams of a better life. My father's father followed the lead of his three brothers and immigrated to America in 1910, later opening a store on the main street of a small but growing Long Island town. He became involved in local politics and the Chamber of Commerce and lived his American dream of owning a business and supporting his family. You are all now part of this country's movement forward. The experiences you bring, the perseverance inherent in the challenges you faced to immigrate to this country, the desire you carry with you to make your mark on this nation. It is the passion that each of you bring with you right now and the diversity of experience, language, and culture that will continue to make this country that city of love. And to close our ceremony, I would ask you to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are adjourned, and I thank the Bar Association and all who have participated. Congratulations, my fellow Americans. Thank you.
For spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruity plain. Now wait a minute. America, sweet America, God shed his grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. I need some help, everybody. Come on, everybody, let's sing it. God shed
Congratulations to our new fellow American citizens. The naturalization ceremony was truly a joyful and special day amidst this pandemic that we still find ourselves in. It is my pleasure now to present the Law Day Awards. The first award, the Henry Stuckert Miller Award, is presented to a lawyer who demonstrates unusual devotion to community service in addition to his or her service to the legal community, and someone who does the hard work in the trenches. It is my privilege to present this award to Michelle Dembski. Michelle is the epitome of someone who does the necessary work herself, as opposed to someone who merely attaches her name to a community organization. Currently, Michelle works as a staff attorney for Legal Aid of Southeastern Pennsylvania in their Norristown office. One of Michelle's colleagues commented, "Michelle just has this way of diffusing problems that not only save time and money, but more importantly, saves the roof over people's heads. She is always offering to help, and when headed to court, either in person or on Zoom, we would joke that she sometimes forgot her cape because most of us would know the outcome of her court cases before she even started." However, it is Michelle's advocacy for underrepresented communities in the legal field that truly underscores why she deserves this award. She advocates for communities in a way that she would for any one of her family members, but does so under the radar and without seeking any attention or glory. Her heart is huge and always in the right place. She will do whatever needs to be done to achieve the right outcome. Here's an interesting fact. Michelle also volunteers as a citizen science collaborator with Zooniverse, a people-powered research platform that assists in quantifying large data sets for scientific study. Something that we all wish we had, in our spare time with everything else that she's doing. Please join me in congratulating Michelle and watching her previously recorded thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Dembski. I'm an attorney with Legal Aid of Southeastern Pennsylvania, specializing in landlord-tenant matters, and it's my honor today to accept the Henry Stuckert Miller Community of Service Award. I'd like to say that these are incredibly trying times all throughout our country, and our local communities in Montgomery County have been hit as hard as any other. In the past year, many residents of our communities have struggled especially hard, facing income loss, unemployment, eviction, and even homelessness stemming from the COVID crisis. As a legal aid attorney, I've witnessed these events playing throughout the county, and I'm proud to be part of an organization engaged in assisting low-income communities, providing legal representation, as well as providing legal information and access to resources for the most vulnerable members of our state. Together, with the assistance of many partner organizations and charitable agencies, Legal Aid has assisted many, especially those facing eviction. I'm also privileged to be the lead attorney with the EPIC program, the Eviction Prevention and Intervention Coalition. Since January of 2020, this pilot program has expanded from operating in one court in Norristown to 7 throughout the county, with future growth hopefully to be anticipated shortly. In this crisis, everyone involved in EPIC has stepped up to meet the challenge head-on, growing the program and ensuring a wider reach and assisting more clients facing imminent homelessness. Together, all of us working with EPIC have overcome issues with remote working, restructuring to work with Zoom hearings, and managing the many number of additional clients from these additional courts. And I'm proud to play a small part in its growth. It's an absolute privilege to be presented with this award, and I would like to take a moment to recognize some of the many others who have contributed to our successes. I apologize to everyone that I cannot name individually, but I would especially like to thank with Legal Aid, Mike Kelly, Don Cheatham, Susan Strong, and Anthony Richardson, as well as all the rest of the wonderfully supportive staff at Legal Aid who have always been incredibly willing to work for the betterment of our community and willing to go the extra mile to assist our clients in times of need. I would also like to thank Rebecca Hoover, Jen Brown, Rebecca DiCarlo, Kaylee Silver, and everyone else working at Your Way Home who are providing much needed funding and considerable effort to make the EPIC program work. I would also like to thank Nancy Walsh, Denise Vicario, and everyone else at the Montgomery Bar Association for all of their input and assistance with the EPIC program and with the community outreach and pro bono recruitment generally. I'd also like to thank my wonderful wife, Hannah, and all of my supportive friends. It is an absolute privilege to be presented with this award. I would like to thank you and hope that I'll continue to be worthy of such an achievement. Have a great day.
Congratulations, Michelle. You remain humble to the end, as always. The next award is the MBA Public Service Award. The intent of the MBA Public Service Award is to honor an unsung hero, or someone who works behind the scenes and who has not called attention to his or her own achievements in community service. When it comes to working behind the scenes and serving the community and the public, no one does it better or with more understatement than Barbara O'Malley, Deputy Chief Operations Officer for Montgomery County. Barbara is a longtime public servant for the citizens of Montgomery County, but her dedication and commitment has never been more evident than during the pandemic. Before anyone knew or understood what was truly happening, Barbara was quietly preparing, graciously supporting the county leadership, resolutely rallying the troops, and ultimately making sure that Montgomery County was ready to handle the unforeseen. Barbara is a true professional who puts in tireless organizational and operational hours, but always does so by keeping things in perspective and making it fun for those who work with her. Barbara exudes the qualities of someone dedicated to serving the public without seeking any glory or credit for her ample accomplishments. It is my privilege to present this award to one of the true unsung heroes, Barbara O'Malley. Congratulations. Please join me in thanking her for her unwavering commitment and hard work as we watch her acceptance video.
Hello, I'm Barbara O'Malley, Deputy Chief Operating Officer for Montgomery County. It is a thrill for me to receive the 2021 Public Service Award from the Montgomery County Bar Association. I honestly was thrilled when I read that letter. It was just such an honor, such a wonderful group of people to work with, and such a wonderful reason to receive the award. Like I'm sure all of you, I just feel like I'm doing my job, and it really is something to have been working this last year. All these changes, adaptations, it's been incredible, and I just wish I could have done more. Again, thank you so much for this recognition. It's a pleasure to serve, and best of luck to all of you as well.
Barbara, you have done a fantastic job. And again, you are, well chosen for that award. Congratulations. They say cleanliness is next to godliness. The pandemic has certainly highlighted the importance of many things, but one thing that has become almost universally accepted is that those who have kept our buildings clean have kept us safe. Sean Doreen Carter is that individual who has kept us safe, which is why she is this year's recipient of the Courthouse Employee Award. She has always provided outstanding service to Montgomery County citizens on a daily basis, but never did it become more vital than during the pandemic. In the darkest and most isolating days of the pandemic, Sean reported to the courthouse with a smile and an unwavering willingness to keep the county offices clean. And while most of us were safe at home, Sean did what a true frontline hero does. She put herself in harm's way to ensure that the necessary county operations would continue smoothly and safely throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. She truly went above and beyond what the job requires every single day. Sean is the best of us. Please join me in thanking Sean and congratulating her and watching her video of thanks.
Yes, I really appreciate y'all selecting me for the award. I'm shocked. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, Sean.
Thank you.
Truly, our thanks goes to Sean for keeping us safe and keeping the courthouse operations going. Congratulations, Sean. Please join me now in watching the previously recorded mock trial awards, which were run by co-chairs Andy Levine, and I'm sorry, President or Chair Andy Levine and Patrice Turine.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Levin, and I'm the chair of the Young Lawyers section of the Montgomery Bar Association. It's my pleasure to introduce Lower Merion High School Team 1. They were the winners of this year's high school mock trial competition. Out of 28 teams, they were the team to represent us in the state competition. I'd like to present the teacher advisor, Ed Monroe, and Montgomery County District Attorneys Tanner Beck and Danton Moyer. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations, kids. I know that it was a very difficult time this year doing it on Zoom. You all did a phenomenal job. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to the teacher advisor, Ed Monroe, to say a few words.
Thank you, Andrew. I just want to thank everybody at the Bar Association. We understand how difficult it was this year doing it through Zoom. It must have been very difficult for Andrew and the rest of his staff trying to make things happen with a lot of teams. We had 28 teams in the county, so I'm sure it was a task that they did a fine job getting things up and running. I want to thank Danton and Tanner, our two assistant DAs. They're new to the team this year. From the conversations with some of our students, I think they were really happy with the quality of counseling they provided. They did a great job. They were there often on Zoom along with us, and they did a great job. And I'm sure Mr. Steele is really happy to have the winner come out of Lower Merion Township. And then last, the team. For them, again, you guys, they were used to being live at the county courthouse all the time, and then they found themselves now doing it via Zoom. There were days where I watched them practicing over and over and over, hours and hours that they dedicated to this. They earned the honor. They did a great job. So thanks to them. I'm looking forward to next year.
I echo Mr. Monroe's comments. The Young Lawyers Division under the tutelage of Andy Levine, Patrice Turine, Jennifer Whitehouse, and Chris Burling did a phenomenal job in running the mock trials via Zoom. So kudos to all of you, the officers, as well as YLD. So thank you. Well, we are heading into our closing remarks. Your Honor, would you like to say a few words first?
Well, I think everyone's heard enough of me. So let me just say what a wonderful day this has been and what a wonderful program this has been. Ms. Reynolds, thank you so much to you and the Bar Association for making Law Day 2021 happen. I'd also like to extend my thanks, congratulations, I should say again, to our new citizens and to congratulate all of our award recipients who are so well deserving, and thank the committees that chose those wonderful people for those awards. We are truly blessed to be in Montgomery County, to practice law in Montgomery County, to have access to the courts of Montgomery County, and to have such wonderful attorneys and the partnership that exists between this bench and this Bar Association. It is indeed a privilege to lead this court. And I thank all of you for your attendance today, and I wish you the best, and I hope to see you all next year live. See you soon.
Or it's what we're hoping for. Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to thank the Montgomery County Court of Common Pleas judges who ensure that justice is served equally to all parties who enter their courtroom. And I'd like to individually thank President Judge Del Ricci, Judge Cheryl Austin, Judge Thomas Branca, Judge Carolyn Carluccio, Judge William Carpenter, Judge Patricia Cunahan, Judge Wendy Demchick-Alloy, Judge Todd Eisenberg, Judge Risa Vetri Furman, Judge Henry Hillis, Judge Bernard Moore, Judge Lois Murphy, Judge Stephen O'Neill, Judge Garrett Page, Judge Thomas Rogers, Judge Wendy Rothstein, Judge Jeffrey Saltz, Judge Gary Silo, our very own co-chair, esteemed co-chair of the American Citizen and the Law Committee, Judge Melissa Sterling, Judge Stephen Tolliver, Judge Kelly Wall, and Judge Gail Walheimer. Thank you all for your service in leading us through this and allowing that justice in the courtroom, whether it be in person or via Zoom, every day. Thank you. Thank you to our Montgomery Bar Association members who advocate for justice on behalf of their clients every day, pandemic or no pandemic. Thank you to Team MBA, who I know personally has been working on this program every week for the past several months. So thank you to Jack Costello, Jessica Gambone, Jim Mathias, Sherry Sutton, Patty Walker, Megan Ware, Sandy Whittington, Hazel Berquist, George Cardenas, and the Executive Director, Denise Vicario. I'd like to leave everyone with this. Justice Sonia Sotomayor said, "I firmly believe in the rule of law as the foundation for all our basic rights. May we all continue to believe in and support the rule of law, and may the foundation for our basic rights remain strong." Thank you, and I hope to see you next year in person.